Hi, I'm here at BFI Southbank in London at the Frankenweenie exhibition. I'm so excited to meet the producer and see the puppets of the show. This set personally is actually my favourite because I feel that it's got so much detail in it. Like over here on the box it's actually got like the codes and everything that you'd actually have. It looks exactly like what a school classroom would look like. It's got all the textbooks and the writing, and it's got all the things that a school would have, like the skeleton and the blackboard with the chalk writing. And it's also got like the paints and all the books that they would use. This is Tim Burton's desk with all his things that he worked with, like his original models and drawings. All the models were really expensive. Like that dog, Sparky, was about £40,000. And up here it's got like the clothes for the characters when they were trying out different fabrics. And they're actually so detailed, it looks like miniature clothes that we would actually wear. And up here they had to make loads and loads of different faces for when they were moving and talking. So there had to be so much detail in everything. Hi Alison, it's lovely to meet you.
It's really nice to meet you. I'm so happy you're here.
So you've worked in animation and as an actress as well as being a producer. What is the best piece of experience you have brought to this film?
I think the best piece of experience for me is getting to work with so many amazing artists, because if you look at all the stuff here in the exhibit, every puppet and every prop is made by a different artist. And so just for me, it's really inspiring to be in a room or in a building with so many amazingly talented people. So that to me is the best.
A lot of the puppet set and design came from Tim Burton's imagination. How hard was it bringing this to life, and what was the biggest challenge to make?
I would say it was hard to bring it to life because we really wanted to get it right. Because it wasn't just his imagination, it was also his memory. Because he also had a dog when he was a little boy, and this idea came to him when his dog passed away when he was little, and he kind of had the idea, oh, what if I could bring him back to life? And so for us, I think for all the artists, it felt like we really wanted to be true to his memory as well as to his imagination. So that was a fun part and a little bit of the hard part.
The animators worked on the set for nearly 2 years and said it felt like home. Do you have a favourite set and why?
I would say my favorite set is maybe the classroom, because I think it's great to see all the different characters, and I like all the different kids in the class. And so for me, this was a great way to go back in time, and everybody put little things that they remembered from when they were in school. And so, you know, people were saying, oh, I had an animal and plant cells, and so that's what's on the wall, and the little things on the blackboard on the blackboard, and then also on the pushpin board. Those are all little bits from our childhood. So I feel like I have a lot of nostalgia for the classroom.
Out of all the films you've worked on, which is your favourite and why? And is there a film you can recommend to our film clubbers?
I kind of have to say that I love all my movies, but I do think that this is my favorite because I do feel like that character of Sparky is so sweet, and I love him so much. And I just recently got my own dog, and so yeah, I just feel like this movie kind of speaks to me because I feel like I see my little doggy in it. So that's one. A movie that I would say that I can recommend that I also made was a movie called The Iron Giant, which I made about 10 years ago, and it's about a little boy and a giant robot. And if you haven't seen it, it's a really sweet movie. It has a really sweet ending, so enjoy that.
What do you prefer, normal animation or stop motion, and what's the difference?
I like all sorts of animation. I like stop motion. I like working on stop motion movies the best, just because, like I said, there's lots of different kinds of animators, lots of different kinds of artists. So you have animators, but you also have sculptors and draftsmen and people who have to be engineers who make the insides of the puppets. And so for me, it's fun to have that kind of variety in the people that I work with. But I like all sorts of movies, and I hope that there's a room for all of them, for all of us.
I have lots of ideas.
I'm telling you, it's hard to, sometimes interviewers ask you questions and then the questions are hard to answer, and you asked questions that I thought were really fun and interesting to answer, so Well done. That was really good.
I've had a really amazing day. I got to talk to Allison, the producer of the film, about all the inside information. I got to see all the really cool sets of Frankenweenie.